What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. The story around Carmelo Anthony keeps getting weirder as it appears now his dad has been exposed paying, perhaps taking fundraiser money to pay entertainer, I guess you might call him, Charleston White, to go after the people who are reporting accurately on this case. This is not going to bode well for the case against Carmelo Anthony. Certainly this stuff is going to come up in court. It may not, obviously it's not going to matter whether or not he's guilty, but all these shenanigans may weigh in when sentencing begins. There's all sorts. So we're going to get to this. Apparently a dancer lady, we'll say a lady of the night, I don't know, recorded Charleston White admitting that Carmelo Anthony's father, Drew Anthony, paid him to go after journalists and that he was going to flip on them and take money from the right or from people who are, in favor of justice. This is actually crazy. But let's start with one of these other crazy people. But if you enjoy the coverage, all I ask is you leave a like on the video and you subscribe or follow down below wherever you're watching. Totally free to do so, and I greatly appreciate it. Read with caution. Revealing the left and their warped narratives regarding Carmelo Anthony's sensitive info. Carmelo defenders are publicly trying to spin my lawsuit against Charleston White as a publicity stunt, claiming that I'm just seeking attention. My reporting on the case has gained international attention. I placed a microscope over the Anthony family and Dominique Alexander, backing everything with documents and evidence. They hate me for it. I'm 8 months pregnant. In the final month of my pregnancy, I would rather focus on bringing another precious baby into the world and preparing for motherhood. The last thing I wanted to was to be harassed, doxxed, preparing for motherhood. And smeared with accusations of meth use and prostitution, all because they didn't like my reporting, which affected their ability to raise funds for Carmelo Anthony. I recently discovered the new narrative they are spinning. Drew Anthony did in fact meet with Charleston White before Charleston White went public to say all the 6 things about the reporters and myself and the Metcalf family. Drew Anthony told Charleston White that there was a pool party where all of the teens were making fun of Carmelo's large junk and that he was bullied for having a big dong, which is why he decided to take the life of Austin Metcalf. What? Literally what? Only a sick to I mean what? What? Sorry, I don't think any man ever has felt embarrassed about having a gigantic magnum dong, okay? Only a sick, twisted mind will come with a narrative like this. Only a liberal's mind would jump to thinking that about a minor's junk to create a fake self-defense case. Tiffany Billions, the activist in contact with Drew Anthony, who has spun multiple lies about the Metcalfs and the twins, is also claiming that there is a police report for an incident between a cheerleader and the Metcalf brothers. This is also not true. This is what they do. They are preparing for a race war next summer, fabricating a narrative to rile up their base and instill fear in the jury. This is why I will not stop working to dispel their lies. I have been lied about by the left for years. A lawsuit is long overdue. Words have consequences, and we must work to protect the Metcalfs. By the way, this is why I will also not stop reporting on this, because this way next summer when they try to, hard launch this planning, everybody's going to know. Listen to this.
And make sure we knew the exact story.
What was this?
That was one of the things. What she basically said was, so the pool party thing did happen. What happened was when he got out the water, they start singing "I'm Blessed." So all the girls start singing it like the whole damn pool party.
So?
And pretty much it got back to the school, and that's pretty much it, spread it around.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, I remember when I was high school, the guy with the Magnum dong was what everybody made fun of. Yeah, everybody was making fun of that guy.
So that's pretty much, and he was embarrassed really by it.
No, he wasn't.
It wasn't like a glory moment for him.
Yes, it was.
It was actually a, kind of embarrassing moment,
No, it wasn't.
basically.
He might have told his mama that. But he's not. He was not. He's like, yeah, I bet you there was a long line of women trying to be blessed by it.
So there's that. Yeah. And that's understandable. He's a teenager. I mean, come on.
Yeah. 17-year-old teens are definitely really worried about all the girls in their high school that they're trying to lay down with, knowing they have a magnum dong. Yeah, I remember that was my biggest fear when I was in high school. Please, Lord, let the girls not find out that I'm packing massive heat. Please don't let the girls find that out.
Some guys don't respond like that to that.
Right. So, yeah.
So if they were at the pool party, he did not recognize them because he was new.
This is the whole narrative now that they're trying to spin.
He was new there. He didn't recognize them. So what happened was he didn't see them at the party. He did not recognize them at the party. But what happened at the pool party spread around the school. So if they were not there, they learned of it.
So?
Okay. I was just trying to connect the dot how Carmelo knew that's where it stemmed from.
Well, now we know the motive.
Yeah.
The motive. So these idiots, there must be, if you combine everybody on this call, you will not have a room temperature IQ. So the idea is that everybody at a pool party found out he was blessed, okay? He had a baby's arm down there holding an apple, and then he went and took his life. That's what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And so
They're trying to say that is his motive. Everyone was saying he had a huge dong, so he took their life. Good Lord have mercy. That is, are you joking?
now,
The defense will bring it up. And so we know that it occurred. We know that it occurred because it came from Carmelo's own mouth of what happened. And so this is not speculation. This is not something that Charleston just made up and said. Carmelo told his dad what happened, and his dad told Charleston. And so this is true. This is real. Nothing is made up. And so we have to take that to heart. Sometimes people can't believe that they're so close to the right information that they just...
So what their narrative is here's his motive revealed. Fellas, in the chat, leave a like on the video if this totally makes sense to you. He took Austin Metcalf's life because he made fun of him for having a magnum dong. That's in high school as a boy. A boy in high school, where the rumor is that you're packing heat. That's why he took Austin Metcalf's life. Metcalf. I am not kidding. Let's get to this, by the way. Are you enjoying this? This is so wild. Man alive, this case is crazy. Sarah Fields report, I'm aware of alleged, quote, leaked audio of Charleston White claiming that Drew Anthony paid him money along with other statements regarding my lawsuit. I cannot verify its authenticity at this time. Well, I have the audio, and let's take a look. Now, I'm not an expert in audio, but there are two clips of audio that were released and scanned by Grok, at least. And Grok said that the audio in the video appears to be real and not AI generated. The second video, the voice or audio in question appears also to be real and not AI generated. Also, we have this post from the game-related podcast saying that Charleston White will be pressing felony charges against your auntie Tia Back, I don't know, for illegally recording me. So this is Charleston White allegedly posting after stalking, harassing, and threatening, intimidating me via multiple phone calls in a 24-hour time span. She posted illegally recorded phone conversation and posted on popular social media site TikTok as well as release my private cell phone number to the police on her large social media platform. I don't know what provoked her to do this, but so it's like apparently Charleston White got played. So some dancer played him exactly like he's saying that he's playing them now. Here is the audio in question.
That goofy ass daddy, he clapping from the sideline like I'm doing something noble. Nigga, I'm not your soldier, I'm your scammer. You just funding your own destruction. Now check this out, let me give you the real play. I want that Sarah and Metcalf family to sue me. I dare them, please. Cause soon as them white lawyers call, I'm flipping like pancakes in grandma's kitchen.
This is the most.
So he says, as soon as a lawyer calls, he's flipping. So as soon as he gets a call, he's going to flip on them. I mean, this is, and then you see this.
And the family's fundraising efforts is now threatening a defamation lawsuit against White, claiming his recent videos, possibly influenced by a meeting with Anthony's father, unfairly attack.
This is absolutely bonkers. He's just, if Drew Anthony paid him, where he said something about quit that crying. Wait a minute. Wait, is that in this video?
So I stopped him right there. I said, say, homie, cut that snot crying. What you want and what's the bag look like? That goofy ass daddy, he clapping from the sideline like I'm doing something noble.
So he says, hey, stop crying. How much money are you going to pay me to defame the reporters? This is a monster break in the case. Charleston White may have scammed too close to the sun, but I'm sure Sarah Field's lawsuit is going to do very, very well. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.